Hey, what's up everyone? Aubrey Trades here, and welcome to the 2021 trade recap video. Been sharing my journey on YouTube here since about April, and man, we have been stumbling along, but we're still alive, and we're going to go over some lessons, biggest winners, biggest losers, and how I'm going to keep myself accountable to improve into this year. Let's get right into it. Ending the year down just under $3,000. That's not great. I've had the typical experience of a person that tries to trade. I was no clue what I was doing all in this. You watched me stumble and stumble and stumble and break down in front of the camera all through this. Started kind of getting an idea of what I was doing. Got myself up a little bit, plateaued, had a frustrating day, made it worse, got it back, made it worse again, and then had this slow uptrend, quick blip, but then recovery right before the end of the year. So we'll zoom in on TraderView. This is the last 30 trading days. You can see this was where I was up and up right before I made this really dumb mistake day. Let's look into this day. What was this loss? Oh, it was a string of bad losses. Broader market's weak as Fed Powell gets hawkish. I traded with too much size, and then I took too much size on another trade. Yup. If I just shut down the computer at 9 a.m. and came back for the power hour push, stop trading midday. CPIX, what did I do here? Well, what did I do here? Wow. I had good trades until the end. The very last trade. That's funny. That sucks. It was this. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Yep. That's annoying. And then, of course, look, too much size. Too much size at 12:41. Like, why am I even trading in this window in zombie hour? Like, that's just so dumb. So dumb. So dumb. So, moving on. We'll go into some of the, we're on the losers, so we'll go through the losers first. LivC, frustrating day. Threw half my account into this for a trend break. OTC, first green day setup to sell into the power hour push / take overnight for the gap up. Now, the problem with this was, what was the trend break? What was the trend break? Now, it was after 2 p.m., so that's fair game. And I was profitable pretty quick, but considering that I was so big in this trade, I don't know why I didn't take the profits here. $1 was key. Looking back, the $1 fail going into power hour was not a good look. We bounced here, and I thought, that's fine. I'll wait it out. Maybe we'll grind. We'll try again into the last 30, 45 minutes. But I ended up taking this big L. My stop was this pullback low, and I didn't get executed until there, so that was horrible. That was literally the worst, and that's my largest loss so far. AppVo, too big. I'm not mad at this trade per se, buying this opening range breakout, but for 200 shares with the stop over here, no, bad. So bad. TGGI, OTCs, this is one thing I'm just cutting out in 2022. No OTCs unless they really heat up the market. Look at this failed morning panic dip buy. Ridiculous. ALYI, look at this. OTC first green day, boom, boom, boom. I tried to add into strength. It took 2 adds into strength to sell the gap up, and then got caught in the panic. So dumb. And then Jizzy, another OTC, gone wrong. buying this trend break here, stopping out here. INQD, another OTC, BRGO, another OTC, like so many OTCs. If I just cut those out, like, would I have been profitable? I don't know. IGC, look at this, just peppering this whole thing. Good, 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 good. I take the scalp. I try to buy for the continuation, and then I take the L here. So stupid. None of that makes any sense to me. Like, I have no idea why I took these trades. Going into some of the winners, KTTAW. Did not trade this one well at all. Buy, and I was expecting the run up here, right? And I didn't cut the loss. Instead, I sat through this. I sat through this new low, and then I added here on the confirmed higher low, and then sold here because I sat through this drawdown. And then look at this. I'm taking all this size, all this ridiculous size, like no reason. And then because I was sitting through that drawdown, I ended up selling way too early. Look at this running P&L. Look at this. $600 drawdown. This is not the type of curve that I want to see there. ISIG was that last week. This is a pre-market that was getting bid up. I took a trend break with size. EEGI. Boom. OTC first green day when they were working. I didn't capitalize enough on. But I had just started. So I was like, oh, I made money. Let me sell. Agri. A good one here. Buy and a sell. And then came back. I was grabbing this trend break. Sized in for here. And then when it held, I added here thinking, okay, here's the real trend break. And then sold into this push up, figuring that we weren't going to get a high day retest because this was a hard crack. But I thought we'd at least test, right? And we did. Left a little on the table there, but not mad at that at all. ISPC. And a lot of these are like, seems like they're from the later part of the year. Buying for the pop over VWAP, risking this low here, but I didn't hold long enough. Goal, hold a little longer, let these work. Especially like just because you sit through a drawdown, you know, once it starts to work, let it really work. If anything, you know, this was too much. You know, buy, you know, you buy here on the confirmed higher low. You can make another buy here on the successful VWAP test. Buy on this break here, you know, boom. This was the real trade, but I sold for measly. So it's interesting to look back at some of these, like after having a fresh perspective and knowing now, you know, knowing what I know now versus what I didn't know then. Lucy, VWAP hold, you know, and then trend break entry here. Didn't hold long enough, but that's all right. You see, like these winners have more sense behind them. MJWL, OTC first green day gapper. Didn't capitalize nearly enough. Look at this, was a double. Easy double that I missed. Oh my goodness. Man, I forget. OTCs haven't been like that in a while. Lucy. This was like one of those, I think this was backside. I think this is the backside of the move. Yeah, day like 4 or something. And I got this little piece. That's not bad. It's not the greatest. It's not bad. Okay, so I think we're going to wrap it there on Lucy. MJWL, I'm pretty sure this is another. Yep. So that about does it for the yearly recap. Overall takeaways. So, well, I think this is going to be the year that really counts. Because 2021, we stumbled. We did a lot of learning together. I shared, you know, I came across the EMA system. I realized that, you know, I'm not an OTC guy. I don't do morning panic dip buys. You know, I like to buy into strength. I'm trying to train myself to buy dips into strength with the moving average cloud system. I learned the importance of the macro, the daily chart setups, and the intraday setups working in confluence and all of this. So 2022 is really going to be the year I pay attention to for the stats, because at this point I know what it is I want to do. You know, it's the low flow runners, you know, and it's buying the trend breaks, the range breaks. It's waiting, you know, if stock's over the 10-minute 35-50 EMA, it's a buy into pullbacks. If it's below, it's a short into pullbacks. Like all of that stuff. That's all I really want to do. Same thing with the options plays. Like it's effectively just going to be buying the contracts on pullbacks of bullish setups, like multi-day breakouts that are above the 35-50 EMA and are like a trend break where it's bouncing out of it or something. Like all of that, right? So we're going to really see how the stats pile up. If I can stay focused, keep consistent betting size, like I said, $5 risk, one contract, and at least get the consistency going for a little bit before sizing up some more. And yeah, so I think it'll be really cool because we're really honing down. We're really just narrowing the focus in, and that'll be it, right? So I'll be back for another, like, you know, I'll make some more watch list videos again. I know I've been out of it these first couple weeks. Work's been crazy, but I'm gonna get back on the saddle and get some scan watch list related content out there. Maybe do some more stuff on like technicals or other stuff on like psychology books or whatever. I don't know. You let me know in the comments what sounds good to you. If you got value out of this video, please hit the like button. It's longer than TikTok. So, if you're still watching, I'm guessing you liked it. So you might as well just give it a little tap for me. It'd be really, really great. Really helps grow the show. Consider subscribing. And in the meantime, good luck with your trades. I'm Aubrey Trades, and I'll catch you in the next one.